Everyone loves stained glass. It's full of colour, it's full of vibrancy. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you a product that's out in the marketplace called Vision Art Glass. And this is where I am at the moment. As you can see, there's a wall of stained glass behind me. So let's get into the video and I'll show you some of their range. This is just one of the aisles that contain the Vision Art Glass range in the warehouse. This is stained glass heaven. Look at these sheets. They're so big. And look at that amazing colour in it. Imagine having these in your studio. Here's another one. Fabulous colours. And then of course we come across this beautiful semi-transparent glass. Look at the beautiful sheet. And it's such a beautiful blue. Fabulous. And here's a lighter one. I would probably class this as more of a turquoise, but the textures on it are amazing. Absolutely beautiful. Now I'm going to show you a sample of Vision Art Glass Legacy range, and it's quite textured. So we have browns, greens. Isn't that a beautiful green? Very emerald green. And of course blue, which is one of my favourite colours. Really beautiful. You know, I could look through these aisles all day looking at the Vision Art Glass range. And today I've been very fortunate enough where I've been able to do that. So I'm going to show you a few more sheets from their wonderful range. And have a look at this beautiful green. Isn't that amazing? And the colours and the texture in it. But the combination of colours is really quite stunning. And these ones here. Very, very beautiful. And of course, the camera is not going to do it justice. I'm just out the back in the warehouse where Vision Art Glass is, so if you hear some strange noises, it's just people working around me. Now, from the day that Spectrum announced their closure, the art glass world would change forever. The closure of Spectrum would see the variety of non-fusible art glass dramatically reduced. So Vision Art Glass was born out of necessity to help fill that gap. If it hadn't been developed, we would be paying a lot more. Now, Vision Art Glass is manufactured in China, and like everything that's manufactured in China, there is good and there is bad. But luckily, this glass is sensational. Manufacturing in China was always the most cost-effective way to go. There's been a huge investment in R&D and development time. Quality control is on the ground floor to ensure it meets the strictest requirements before it leaves the manufacturing floor. So what I thought I would do is I'd go through some of the range that I've chosen. This is their part of their iridized range, and as you can see, it looks amazing. And as always, it's very hard to film these colours and also photograph these colours when you're looking at like a still photo. And I love how each side is very different. And not everyone loves really bright colours, so the range also caters for those people that don't want bright colours. There's just such a variety and so many different shades of greens and other colours as well. Like I said, this is just hasn't even really scratched the surface of what's available. Now I've chosen a couple of sheets from the Vision Art Glass range and I want to see how it goes with scoring and breaking and some shaping. So I'm just going to get my safety ruler and just put a few score lines in. And we'll see how it goes with breaking. Very nice clean break. Beautiful. So we'll just put that aside for the moment. Actually, I'll do another score here. Turn it around this way so as I don't go through their sticker. And I'll do a wider piece. That aside because we'll actually shape that piece there. And then I'll just get some of this and see how this scores in smaller pieces. Beautiful. Now we'll just move that aside. We'll do a circle. And I'll see how it goes at nipping. Well, I've got to say I'm loving it. And I'll be quite honest, I have been using this glass for a little while now, and I really love working with it because I find it really does score and break beautifully. It's a shame my circles, I'm not very good at doing circles, but it does work really quite well. So now what we'll do is we'll do a different piece of glass, one that's quite textured, and I'm going to score it on the non-textured side. So again, I'll get my ruler here and do the same thing. And then I'll do a wider one. Very clean, Very beautiful. And of course, if you're looking at the edge, be careful that you don't run your fingers along it because it's going to be sharp, but I'm actually not running my fingers along it. So we'll see how this goes in little pieces. And remember, this is textured as well. So that works really well too, and it's not chipping or anything. Now let's see how we go with a circle. Well, that circle is better than the last one anyway. There you go. That's actually a better circle, and that worked absolutely beautifully. So overall, I think Vision Art glass is a beautiful glass. I think it scores beautifully, and I think it breaks beautifully, and it certainly nips beautifully. I certainly enjoy using it, and if you're looking at purchasing some glass, check out the Vision Art glass range. I hope you've taken something away from this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy.